Good morning, everybody. This is going to be a moderately quick test. I am looking to test at a base level the poison spells mod. So I've been looking at this since this morning. I looked at it in Xedit. I looked at it in Xedit before I ported it, which was back in, late October, early November. So I got one message about it having an issue from a user who has added it in to their load order on console. To give you a little bit of description here, this is the mod. It is 25497 on Nexus Special Edition. Has 111 endorsements, over 4,000 downloads. It's a relatively decent sized mod at around 34, 35 megabytes. Okay. So the complaint was that it was save game corruption. Now, we all know, or we should at least all know, not to add a mod mid-play. Doesn't matter what it is, aside from pure textures. They are pretty much the only things that are safe to add or remove mid-play. This user has added this mod to an existing play that had hundreds of hours, so she claims. And of course, I did find her YouTube channel with gameplay, and I immediately saw other mods that are in there that shouldn't be on Bethesda.net for illegal reasons, but I won't go into detail with those. Mods like Footprints, which are no longer available. What's going on, Satan? Mods like Footprints, which are no longer available on Bethesda.net because they were stolen and ported without permission. So, just to show you the permission here, this is open permission, which I have a screenshot of when I uploaded this several months ago. It's been downloaded. It's not a huge file, or it doesn't get a lot of looks, but I had over 1,200 people download it. Okay, and only one person complained about it since then. And this is going back to late October, early November. So I'm going to do a base game test. The only thing I have loaded is, let me see, alternate start and the unofficial patch. However, I will stress that one of the first things I put in the link on the Bethesda.net page was to come here to the Nexus page because I am not the original mod author. I am simply porting it straight. J093 is the creator of the mod. He is also the one that uploaded it. And there are a lot of changes. It is a 35 megabyte file. Spells. It adds in Poison Bite, Poison Bolt, Poison Rune, Poison Cloud, Poison Cloak, Intoxicate, Wall of Poison. I mean, there's a whole list, okay? Shouts, Poison Breath, okay? And it tells you what it does. New perks in the Destructing and Enchanting tree, right? So, loot, spell tomes, crafting recipes, vanilla changes. It changes things to Havnorak's Mask, the Eye of Melka, the Staff, right? Staff of Hag's Wrath, Ragged's Mask, Ragged's Staff. You could read it all right here. Everything's here, okay? Compatibility, anything that does not modify the Destructing Enchanting tree, or download the no perks optional file for that. The original Poison Rune from Dragonborn Quest, so you can't have anything that modifies that, including textures, okay? Quests, you can't have anything that modifies these quests. Voice Power Quest, Throw Voice Quest. Throw Voice Quest is up at Shearpoint, okay? You can't have anything that modifies these NPCs. If you don't know who they are, read into it. Okay, vanilla enchantments. So anything that modifies, again, Shrouded Armor Piece, Savior's Hide Enchantment, have Norix Mask, Ragged's Mask. Vanilla, so it does a lot and it modifies a lot. And you have to be mindful of what you have in your load order. And it says it all here right on the Nexus page. Level loot, you know, abilities, so Draugr, Dragon Priest, Poison Resist, everything's right here. Compatibility. Anything that doesn't modify the Destruction Tree, Destruction Conjuration Ritual quests, the leveled spell tomes for Destruction and Conjuration, and the original Poison Rune. Okay. And I've been racking my brain all morning, and several people, including Nesbit, have also looked at the mod. So we're going to do a test. Because the member pretty much blasted me with an issue. Plus it was added mid-game to a gameplay. Like I said, it had hundreds of hours, mods that are no longer available on Nexus, and as most of us with a mind know, we do not add a mod mid-play that is not a pure texture mod. If you've been modding Skyrim for even several weeks, you would know this. And I still have yet to see a load order. I requested to see it, and it still has yet to be provided to me. So, hey Gina, welcome. This is just a short one. I'm doing some testing here. So let's see. I have SK. Let me see here. Let me swap over my display capture, and we will go into game. I don't have anything running with this, so it should load almost immediately. I did make a character and I gave him the spells. And it's just poison spells test. This is the 4th save. And we're in combat. I may have to toggle God mode again because I think I'm fighting mammoths. Or I killed the mammoths. Okay. God mode enabled. Okay. So as you can see, this is the poison cloak. You can hear the effects. There is a wolf. Let's put on Poison Bolt. Poison Bolt is the projectile spell. Right. And then I have Poison Bite, which is the, like, frostbite. You can see what it does here. Alright. And then, of course, the cloak spell itself is this, which you see the aura around me. So I'm just going to go around and it's base game LODs. Ignore them. They're terrible. We all know this. Let's go kill the giant. I think the giant's the only one left. Should be able to run, yeah. Let's bitch slap him from here. If I can hit him. There we go. We got him. Okay. Now he's pissed. And you can see his health coming down slowly. This is on vanilla. So we'll get the cloak up and you'll watch it do its thing. Right. Cloak's do an effect. Now here. This is the concentration spell. I think I may have my difficulty still on master, but it doesn't matter. You guys are getting the point if you're watching this. Go back to Poison Bite. I mean, he can hit me all he wants. And then we'll just throw on the aura. That should take him down. And he drops down to the ground. I will take his gold. Yeah, vanilla Skyrim. I know, right? It's terrible. So this should be... There should be another giant up in this area, I think, right? Oh, no. See the wolf? Yep. Yeah, wolf got too close to the poison. And this is one of those mods that I liked. I saw. I used it on an Argonian a while ago. Is that a skeever or is that just my eyes? Okay, just my eyes. Let's go up by Shimmer Mist here. Yeah, vanilla Skyrim's not I can't even jump. All right, there goes my cloak. Let's put the cloak back up. I don't have Sky. Look at this, right? No MCM. No Sky UI. No nothing. This is as base as you get. Aside from still, you know, having access to console commands, but that's about it. Let's see how fast the Goku goes down. He should. Yep. And see, it's not overpowered. You know what I mean? Like it's not. Some things they'll instantly kill, like rabbits and maybe the foxes, but I never killed the foxes. Let's take it up here to Filglow. Do a quick save here. So I went over this several times in Xedit. Everything was clean. So it's a situation where I'm not really sure what the issue was. You're not supposed to add anything, especially level listed. This is a level listed mod for all intents and purposes. Because it has spells. Oh yeah, you're gonna. There you go. How do you like that, Atronach? And you can see the existing, you know. Ooh, mage robes. I'll take those. We'll make it proper here. And we'll take this stupid hat off. You know, it doesn't really matter. You can see it working on a Daedra. But it's not overpowered. Of course, my level's pretty high. Okay. So let's put the cloak back on. And let's just go near him or her and see. Well, I could do concentration too. So I'm testing this mod again because I received the first. I ported this back in what was it, November? Early November. Over to Xbox, and I had one person literally last night, early this morning. It was the first complaint I had about the mod, saying it was crashing right out to the Xbox main screen. It was downloaded about 1,200 times. Like I said, it's not a hugely popular mod. Like none of my mods are very popular, unless they, you know, have Nesmith's name attached to them, which is understandable. But it's a mod that I had used before, and they were saying that something about it, like, but they added it mid-play. Here's the thing. So from what I read, it was added to the game. It was added to this user's game to her save mid-play after she'd already had hundreds of hours. I don't know if she did a proper hard reset. She never specified. She never gave me a load order list. I did ask for one. I was as nice as I could be. I even took the mod, I threw it into work in progress to test it, and then I took it down to see if I can kind of go over everything in Xedit, because I've already done this once with this, right before I ported it. So I did it again, and everything looks good. Let's go down, and I just want to continue some combat because, but it does a lot, and I'll I'll go back into its webpage. It adds things into the vendor list, and you can't make certain changes. And I'll even pull it up in Xedit to show you guys. Right? Little touches, little spells here. Where's the other guy? He's over there somewhere. There he is. You want some? Alright. Yeah. Make short work of the mud crabs. And you can see the damage over time effect. It's really quite nice. The cloak definitely helps. It would be good for any type of, mage, poisoner playstyle. I can't even jump because I don't have better jumping. How sad is this? If I had my controller, this would be easier. But sadly, mouse and key. Aren't there supposed to be wolves up here or skeevers? Let's see. We could always go kill more giants, but they just take way too freaking long. Yeah, and I'm not even the author. See, I just ported it over. I did send the OMA a message immediately to see if, and there was no update, but like I said, I always check it in Xedit before I port anything over. I've never had any complaints on any other mod that I've put over, so. But it's ironic here. Well, we'll just go right in the middle of two giants here. Right, you can have some. This is the bite spell. Okay. And then this is the bolt spell. Little projectile. Basically looks like firebolt, but green, and does damage over time. Yep. So for 60 seconds, opponents in melee range take poison damage. Poison bite is 6 points per second, causes 1 point of poison damage for 10 seconds, so it does a little bit more. Same thing with poison bolt, 20 points damage, right? DOT. But you guys kind of, yeah, and it doesn't matter if I'm the OMA or the porter or whatever. Jeez, yeah. That'll do it too. Sorry about that. I didn't realize once you start it gets really loud. Yeah, so they were claiming that they loaded it into their already existing game. You're ejecting a mod that has level listed things. It changes the shout. Oh, he glitched right through. Gotta love Bethesda mechanics. Can I glitch right through? Oh, I can't jump on his head? I want to jump on his... Oh, there he is. Okay. See, they find their way back. Giants are smart. You gonna try and pound me there, buddy? No? You don't like that, do you? Yeah, they don't like the poison. Where's the other one, though? Since I have no HUD, I really... Oh, they're there. Okay, there's two of them. Yeah, we'll just sit here and, Alright. I think you guys get enough of that. You understand, pretty much. So let me switch OBS over. I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning, racking my brain on this. This is my... Let's go back over here. Alright, so here's the mod. It's been on console for a while. Since probably... I don't know. end of end of November. Right. Here, hold on. Okay. So like I said, it's got 111 endorsements. It was created last year, last May, so it's not even a year old. Yeah, 111 endorsements. It's got over 4,100 downloads. Actually, 4,100 exact. What it changes. Yeah, there's no requirements other than the base game. Okay. There's no translations on it right now. Um, Perms were completely open. I do have this, I had a copy of this, right? Okay. So there are some videos already on it. It gives you all of these destruction spells listed here. Gives you all these conjurations right here, right? A poison master thrall. Gives you poison breath, the shout. Visafol. My interpretation abbreviation of poison, weakness, plague in the dragon language. In game, you'll hear the characters shouting the same words of soul tear. Right. So the first word causes 10 points of poison damage for 10 seconds. Can stack if the target is already poisoned. Sa is weakness 25%, weakness to poison for 10 seconds. Creatures with poison immunity are weakened too, so you can use poison spells on them for 10 seconds. And full. Plague. 10 points of plague damage for 10 seconds. Can stack if the target is already poisoned. Location, sheer point. You can learn the words of the throw voice word wall. You learn both of the shouts. So up at sheer point, you will, in those three, you'll learn 2 words, right? Okay. So perks. It augments the destruction and the enchanting tree. Augmented poison. This is off to the left of your base 3 trees. This is in a vanilla perks style system. Okay. So keep that in mind. Off to the left hand side is augmented poison, acid touch, and then plague. Enchanting, poison enchanter. Poison enchantments and weapons and armor. It's 25% stronger. Okay. Spell tomes. And where to get them. Destruction tomes from Feralda, Conjuration tomes from Finis, and Court Wizards for both. Master tomes, obviously from Feralda and Finis. Once you complete so you also can't change anything in the Destruction Ritual quest line. Okay. Spell tome conjures Skeleton Alchemist, Ragat loot. So anything that adjusts the loot level for Ragat, you can't use. Incompatible. Okay. Level listed stuff. Everything here. And I know the error is because the person making the claim, right here, Adela, and I did respond. Currently going over the mods since brought to my attention. Question, did you visit the Nexus link provided in the mod's description? There's a compatibility section on the description page of what can and cannot be modified. Were you using a perk overhaul that edited anything that changes what's listed on Nexus? You didn't add it to an existing game. I provided the Nexus link for her. It's towards the bottom. Click the Show tab to expand what cannot be altered. As I mentioned already, I've contacted the OMA. I'm also going back over it myself. So she said, I am on Xbox One, so I did not go to Nexus. I had no perk overhaul like I presume you mean Ordinator. No mods affecting the magic skill trees. My only skill modifier was hand-to-hand skills. I'm vaguely familiar with that mod. All other mods were graphic, armors, body, a body, lighting, etc. I've had crashes before with mod conflicts that kick you back to the save load menu screen. Even a corrupt save is nothing like this. This was different. It kicked me right out of the entire game. So she basically got kicked back to the launch window. Upon restarting it, I get to the second showing of the Imperial Dragon badge with the whirling symbol to indicate compiling, then it momentarily freezes and back to the launch. So it's kicking her back out. Prior to installing this mod, I had not had a true save corruption in months, and even the periodic freezes we all get once in a while were hardly occurring. So I think my load order was pretty much sorted, but the instant I came out of the install screen for this mod and began to recompile, bang, kicked out. And I had a member actually ask me, reading through the Nexus posts, it read about save corruption, which I went over extensively in Xedit to check, which I'm going to show you guys now. Let me swap over to SSC edit and run. So let's select none, and we will just select poison spells. You'll see the DLC, the base game stuff is the master files for it, and we will compile it. I don't know why I'm taking this like I am. I think it's because I've never had an issue with anything else that I've done. And then you get one user. I mean, and like when she blasted it to me, like she blasted it on BN. She didn't even come to me. She just blasted the mod in general. But it was added to a play, mid-play. She said she lost hundreds of hours. She added it mid-play. You can't add a mod to a game mid-play. And I'm trying to see where else she said. Where is it? Oh, looks like Raptors. So Raptor was part of our community. I know Raptor from other Discords. But doesn't it has limits on description size, so you should always check Nexus, even on console, as chances are the exact same mod with the same capabilities, etc. I'm going to try and find out where it was. Ah, right here. I mean, aside from the birthday, and the only reason why I'm showing this, you know, because it's on the internet and everybody can see it anyway. Yeah, basically. It seems fishy. And it seemed fishy to Nesbit, and it seemed fishy to a couple other people too. Let me see here. Where was it? The game crashed back to. I will probably have to reinstall, not just my 100 hours current play, but all my old grayed out mods, some of which are dear to me and of course irreplaceable. So right there stating she had added it to a current play. Did not read the Nexus. I am on Xbox One, so I did not go to Nexus. The first thing I stated on the mod's description page was because of the 2,500 character limit, I always link the Nexus links. And I say, go to the Nexus page. It's where the original mod author has all of their information. Read it. It is pertinent. People don't know how to fucking read. So, again, these are the compatibility things. This is what you can and can't modify. She has a YouTube channel as well, which I will give free promotion for if I can find the page. Probably here. Probably this. Let's see if I can open this up. Okay. Contessa Adela. Not a large page, but I did check it out. I did all this checking out beforehand. You can see these are the only videos here. Just right here, some Skyrim stuff, right? The reason I bring this up is because this is the same issue we've been having for such a long time with people not reading descriptions. This is why we say to read the descriptions, which is why Civilization as a whole is lazy. She specifically states she did not read it. I'm not going to give her any more promotion than that. If you guys want to check it out, you can. I am on Xbox One, so I do not go to Nexus. Well, you know what? I was on Xbox One too before I built my PC. I was only on Xbox One. And I read everything in the description page, and if the person who was putting the mod up on BethesdaNet said, here's a Nexus link, go read it, I went and I read it. I didn't just add it. And of course I'm smart enough to know not to add a mod mid-play. I knew that from the beginning. Not everybody knows that, but but that's what we try to convey to people. So let's see if Xedit's done. Loader, okay. So add-on nodes, ingestible. So you can see it modifies cure poison, but again, everything's green, nothing's here. Ammunition, it adds in its own exploding dwarven bolt of poison, steel bolt of poison. Armor add-ons, these are for the Atronach and the Spider Familiar. Art object. So these are hand effects, poison cloak effects, poison cloaks, plague body effect. These are for the spells, these are the effects. What you would see around the character. This is destruction value. You can see Skyrim is a base and the poison spell is right here. This is base game. What you'd be looking for is something in red. There's only one thing in the entirety of when you load something into the world space, and it is the back site data. This is always like this. Tamriel world space always has something. But that doesn't affect NPCs. The book, so poison rune, right? High poly destruction. This is in green. Clutter books. This is in green. So this is for the poison rune spell. These are the new ones because poison rune's already included in the Dragonborn ESM. That's why it pops up with 2 here. So everything else that's whited out is new to the mod. Wall of Poison, Intoxicate, Atronach, and then of course you have your recipes. They're all fine, right? What you're looking for are these duplicates, ones that have a previous reference. It could be one, it could be multiple ones. What do you mean, say timing is crazy? Right after what happened yesterday? Why? What happened yesterday? So here's the shear point cell. Cell block 5, sub block 7, shear point. Right? This is what you're looking for right here. This is the base game right here. Right? And then this is the mod. You can see everything's in green. Constructible object. These are things that were added in by the mod. Dialogue topic. Throw voice. So you can see this is the new shout that you have. This should be the first word. This should be the second word. This should be the third word. And throw voice line, you can see it's green. So. And then effect shaders. These are new ones. Like I said, these are the poison effects. These are object effects. Enchanted Dragon Priest. Resist poison. Resist poison. Resist poison. Armor enchanted. Resist magic. Right? So, myself and several others have gone through this entire thing. I've done it several times. I shouldn't have to do it several times. We just get to clear out my freaking overwrite. Delete this. And so I don't know, it's where is it? It's it's a situation where It's been out for almost 3 months on Xbox. It's got 1,200 downloads. This is the first complaint I've had, not just on this mod, but on any mod that I've done. I'm fairly competent with porting a mod over. Haven't had any complaints at all. We get the occasional troll that 1 stars, but I mean, that's pretty much everybody. So, again, like I said, as much as I'm angry about it, um, I'm still trying to help her out. And I've had multiple people come to me and say that, well, A, she doesn't know what she's doing. B, she's just slamming a mod for adding it mid-play. You're not supposed to. I mean, like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. When Nesbitt himself looks through the mod and sees it and sees nothing wrong, sees no issues, no conflicts, no nothing. And then he asked me what the conditions were, and I said, well, it was added mid-play to a character that had at least 100 hours or so. Let me try and find the reference here again. Yeah, losing not just my 100 hours current play, but all my old grayed out mods, some of which are dear and of course irreplaceable. I'm trying to find what else was lost. She had the Footprints mod, which we know Footprints was either stolen or had improper perms, which is why it's no longer on BethesdaNet. So you're already using a mod that's not legally supposed to be there, I guess. I guess legal is not the right term, but it only makes me wonder because I haven't seen a load order. What else is in this person's list? So, like I said, I try to cover all my bases with it. I'm gonna re-upload the mod. Because like I said, I put it in a working project late last night with the tag "Do not upload. We'll check in the morning." But I wound up waking up a couple hours later, and yeah, well, it happened at the same time. Well, no, that was a different mod, Satan, and I got a response. Let me see. That's a different mod altogether. That is for Relics of Legend. So ElectricSparks is the OMA, and I messaged him immediately. This was 3:09 p.m. yesterday. Just found out that somebody complained saying I was no longer supporting your mod, which isn't the case. Also checked my inbox and a message from you. And then one of my members on Discord linked the mod. I thought it was someone else under your name. They told me someone bitched to you, and Perfect Strix showed me a pic, one of. And you guys all saw the picture that was in Xbox One. It's there. You guys can take a look. I didn't take it down. Either way, I'm okay either way since it's your mod. But as I said, to keep open contact with me here on Nexus, anytime you need anything, updates, changes, etc., and my inbox is empty. So I wonder if it's a case of somebody just not liking me, seeing as the person who obtained the permissions and asked me to do the port is now banned from my server for sexual content and misconduct. Regardless, let me know what you'd like me to do. Continue supporting it, take it down, or whatever. So you guys see that it doesn't matter if you're an original mod author and you're like the pinnacle of the modding community. I will immediately go to you. I have absolutely no qualms having a conversation with somebody. And ElectricSparks is a moderator for Nexus. In case you guys were wondering, he's a moderator. Then he's like, oh shit, I apologize. I forgot Nexus actually has a private messaging system. He has got his own Discord, or he's on Simon's Discord. It was solely going on word of mouth from people on ENIREM. Yeah, I heard you weren't supporting my mod anymore. The PS4 page was just gone. So I just got around to figuring out how to upload to console myself. I don't really know what to... Sorry, headset. Okay. To tell you the truth, I just figured I'd appease the people who keep asking for the console port to be updated. So he just updated this, the mod that I had perms for that he, said I can update from last year, 2 or 3 days ago, right? And I've got so much going on that I don't necessarily get a chance to check any mods, and I didn't see any update in my list for any of the mods that I'm using to update. Um, I don't really know what to do in this case, to tell you the truth. I figure I just, okay, so if you want to keep supporting the mod, I'm totally fine with that. It was a pain to do my own port anyway, but if you don't see the point anymore since I did my own version, you're free to take it down if you wish. See, and then I just went back and said, it's all right, it's your mod though, so this is your call. I've been supporting it, as has my entire Discord, and I saw you made another update yesterday. I can keep supporting and updating, or if you'd like to do it, being that it's your mod, I'm okay with that as well. If that's the case, I'd at least like to give the 2,500 users who downloaded it a heads up so they don't wake up and see a blank ESP, and I can give them a link to yours, whichever you decide I'm okay with. So that was the situation from yesterday. Second, I'll go right to the source. I have no problem with that. You guys will learn quickly that I don't BS around when it comes to things like that. But I do go out of my way to try and help people when it comes to issues like this. So, like, I'll go back into Xedit again. I'll probably be doing this for a good portion of the day or until I get tired of doing it. I'm not going to spend my whole day on it, but I want to show you guys what things that come up. And sometimes it's coincidental, sometimes it's not. But, you know, this is why we have load order help. Um, I'm trying to find the one where she slammed me from the beginning. This is the play. It's on her page. You can go to her page to see it. I mean, I got it right. She didn't even message me. So, it is what it is. Um, like I said, I'll look at the mod again. I'll throw it back into Xedit. You guys just saw what I saw. I showed you in Xedit what it was. But I'll go back and I'll look at it again, just to, for the 6th time. We'll take a look. Maybe I'll employ the services of Mr. B if he's around. I'll have to pay him or something like that. Just to, maybe get another eye on something. Because, it very well could be that I missed something. The problem is this is what we see all the time anymore. It's just, I don't get a message or like a private message or anything like that stating, hey, there's an issue with the mod. Here's what I found. Like you do on Nexus. Like if you were to go to like the posts in here, or you go to the posts on like anything, and people are much more courteous here. So, it is what it is. And like I said, I'll continue to see if I can find something. But if I can't find anything, I'm just gonna re-upload it and have it be that. She added it to, like I said, a load order that, where is it? Yeah. It was an existing play, hundreds of hours, mods that are not supposed to be on BNet, mods that are grayed out because they've been removed. I don't know if she hard reset. I don't know if she has other mods that are modifying things that JO93 specifically states not to modify. Down here in the compatibility section, she stated clearly she didn't read. I'm an Xbox One. She's responding to me, by the way, because this is me. I'm an Xbox One, so I did not go to Nexus. And the first thing I had on there was the Nexus link, and I said, go to Nexus because you have to read. So you don't have any excuse, Adela, if you ever catch wind of this, read. If I find something on my end, I'll apologize, but I doubt I will because I've already done it, and so has a couple other people. So, but you're never supposed to add a mod mid-play. I don't care what it is, aside from pure textures and meshes. Those are safe. They're also safe to remove mid-play. Make sure you hard reset, but things that add to the level list, things that add to vendor lists, spells that get added into the game, and in this case, a new shout that's added to a word wall. So, if it's hundreds of hours of play or at least 100 hours of play, I don't know if she's already picked up that word. So you're adding it in, so God only knows what's gonna happen. I couldn't tell you. Sketchy's an understatement, Satan. Sketchy's an understatement. I've had issues where I've gotten kicked out from just forgetting to hard reset, and then I go back in and it's fine. But you guys just saw me do gameplay of the mod with the base, with literally just the unofficial patch and alternate start, so I don't have to do the freaking carriage ride. So anyway, that's my rant for now. Uh, I wasn't even gonna stream today because I have some stuff to do, but I will be here. I'm just gonna go pop back over to Discord. That's all I'm gonna do. So that is it. I will see you guys later, and yeah, enjoy.